Okay, today we're going to talk about how to pack your backpack so that the weight distribution doesn't affect you, or you don't make a bag that should be light feel really heavy. Instead, you're going to make a bag that should be feeling really heavy feel really light. I took the Stock G4 here as an example because it's bigger, so we have more room to play with, and it's also a bag that you're very likely to make a mistake in. Honestly, it's not beginner friendly as a bag to pack. I made my mistakes with it. So here, the important thing to note is your center line is very important. Top to bottom distribution is important. Side to side is important. And then how close, in terms of depth, how close to your back everything is. So ideally, you want to have the heavier stuff towards the top and as close to you as possible, with the rest of the distribution on the center line as much as possible. Not away from you to the sides, and the least amount of weight as you can towards the bottom of the bag or towards your hip, which poses a problem that I'm going to explain here and show a little bit. So on the Stock, we have a bottom compartment here. It's got like 5 little built-in pockets. You know, they really want you to put a lot of stuff in here. Typically, this is my toilet paper compartment, specifically because I don't want to put a lot of weight down here. But lately, as we've been traveling to taking planes and stuff, I started using these little Pelican cases. So I don't load them with too much. I do have the space if I need it, and it does provide some crush resistance if ever. But when I put it down here, it provides a structure for which the weight that I put at the top, instead of just collapsing and sinking down, will come and rest onto. And the Pelican case itself really doesn't weigh too much. And then you'd be tempted, right? There's a little bit of space there. So here, this battery pack, which weighs probably 3 or 4 times more than this little case, to, you know, charger bank for your phones or whatever. You'd be tempted to put it here, and it would fit really nice because there's a little bit of space. That would be very detrimental to your carrying. You want to move this up above. So in the case of the Stock, you got a couple of pockets on the I'm going to call this the headrest. I don't know. I'm sure that's not what it's called, but I would likely put it in here. Right now I got a pack of gloves in there, and I would load the heavy stuff up here in this pouch, the lighter stuff down here. Again, trying to respect the center line, because you don't want your bag to be heavier on one shoulder than on the other. So if you distribute side to side, you want to make sure that it's slightly even. So sticking to the center line, heavy up top, light at the bottom, and then as much as you can. And actually, this is a bit of a mistake right now because that battery pack would be far from my body. So really, I should if I was going to pack, I would reconsider my choice and try to find a better home for this. And in this case, probably go in the main compartment inside one of the pockets here, which will keep it nice and tucked in against my body. So that's about it when you're packing your backpack. If you want to keep it nice and comfy, close to you, weight at the top, light at the bottom, that's it.